Okay, I'm here to show you how to upload a recipe from that Clean Life into Cronometer. So this is the desktop version of Cronometer. If you're used to using it on your phone, it's a similar interface, except the tabs on the left here are along the bottom when you're using your phone. And most of the time we hang out in this diary section. But when you're adding a recipe, you're going to go to the Foods tab. So go to the Foods tab and select Custom Recipes. And the time-consuming way to do it is to add a recipe manually here. But what we're going to do is import a recipe. It's much faster. Now, if you are pulling a recipe from a recipe site on the internet, you can just paste the URL here. But with that Clean Life, that's not technically a recipe site. It's like an app, database program that dietitians use to curate personalized recipes for clients. So it's a little different. So we can't use the URL, but down here, click on copy and paste the ingredients here. And we're going to be able to copy and paste the ingredient list and import it that way. So I'm going to click over to that Clean Life. I have a recipe ready and I'm just going to scroll down and copy the ingredient list. So highlight it, Control C for copy. Now I'm going to jump over to Cronometer, put my cursor in the box, and Control V for paste. I have found it's beneficial. So it always seems to paste kind of with the rows a little weird like that. So I found it's beneficial to fix the formatting here. So I'm just going to delete this space after the amount so that the ingredients show up in the same row. That extra step is critical or else it won't import correctly. So I'm going to just do that real quick. All right. And then your list is ready to import. So click import, and it is going to take a few seconds. So we'll wait. All right. Now you just double check that everything imported correctly. If something did not, you can change it. You can exit out here, and then you would just add it manually. But everything looks good. The only other thing you need to do is add the recipe title. So let's see, it was roasted cranberry. Here, I'm just going to copy and paste it. And then the only other thing is make sure the servings are correct because those are not going to import. So here from that Clean Life, it says it makes 6 servings. See? So I'm going to go over here and just put 6 servings. All right. So those are the 3 steps to do. Just make sure everything imported correctly, put the title, and then put the number of servings. And then you go up here and you save. And that is all there is to it. And now you can take a couple additional steps to make it easier to find. I would definitely click this star. That will add it to your favorites list. That'll make it easier to find. But either way, when you go to your diary tab, and then you go to foods, you can either type in the recipe and it'll come up, okay, right there. Or you can jump over to your favorites tab. And since we put it in your favorites, it'll be there. Now I have a lot of favorites, so I don't know where it went. So maybe for me, that's not working out so well right now. The other thing is any recipe that you enter is going to be under the customs tab. So that's the other place that you can find it. Again, I have so many things, so maybe Um, so I would actually just kind of control find, and there it is. So that's a little trick I use, control F. Okay, all right, I hope that helps.